What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Star Sealy back with another fire banging, bang 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 diddy bang bang banging video. And on today's episode, man, for those of you who've been following me for a while, you know I just recently got out the army. I've been active duty 10 years. And I told myself, I made a promise to myself that when I get out the army, I'm going to treat myself. I'm going to treat myself to something special to me, something special that I think I deserve for my 10 and a half years, almost 11 years of service to the United States Army. And I told myself, you deserve something really nice for your time in service. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get no awards. I didn't get no plaques. Unit didn't give me nothing. You know what I'm saying? They just said, hey, peace out. You're broken. Get the hell out of here. And that's okay. That's fine. You know what? I ain't even mad at y'all. It's all good, man. Hey, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I did. You know what I did. If you work with me, you know how I am. You know how I get down. You know what I did. You know what I'm saying? I never tried to be the man up front. I never tried to be the man, but I always end up being the man anyways. But anyways, man, on today's episode, I'm going to do my first in-studio review of a rifle that's very special to me. The Daniel Defense. The Daniel Defense M4 A1 R3 14.5 rifle. I did it, man. I finally got my dream rifle. I said, you know what, self? You deserve this. So today we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give you my in-studio breakdown of my favorite, my all-time grail rifle. This is it right here. This is my dream rifle right here. The Daniel Defense, the M4 A1 14.5 rifle. That is today's episode. Alright, man. So getting into it, man. Like I said, man, I'm super pumped up to have this rifle, man. I'm super duper uber. I am uber duper super excited to have this rifle, man. I'm gonna definitely try to get some B-roll for you guys. You know, it's a 14.5, man. So, you know, she's a little bit long. You know what I'm saying? She's a little bit long. But anyways, so I'm gonna go ahead and break it down, give you guys my first impression of the Daniel Defense, the M4 A1 R3. This is special to me, man, and I can't believe I actually have it, man, because I debated. I was going back and forth. Do I want to just build one, piece one together, get a lower, upper, and build it myself? But I decided, you know what? I'm gonna just get it out the factory. You know what I'm saying? I want a full, complete, 100% Daniel Defense rifle made by Daniel Defense, the experts, the professionals, the one and onlys. So I did it, man. So I got, man, as you can see, the handguard is that brown. I forgot the little brown coyote brown color. You know, it's not a bronze, it's an actual brown color. Like I said, I'm gonna try to shoot you guys some B-rolls. All right, we're gonna go ahead and start from the muzzle. The muzzle brake, it has I think this is a Daniel Defense muzzle brake. As you can see, the barrel is pinned and welded. So you know what I'm saying, it's a true 14.5. So ATF, mind your business. It has that M4 handguard right here. This rail system. It's like this rail system right here. The reason why I wanted to get specifically this one is because the rail system this is practically the M4 rail system that we have on our service rifles in the Army. Our M4s, our Army M4s. This is the rail system it had. The quad rail system right here. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the reasons why I wanted to get it. Like I said, I wanted to get this rifle for my sacrifice I made, 10 and a half years of service. So I wanted to get this rifle to be in memory of my service rifle. Of course, it's a lot more Gucci-fied, you know what I'm saying? But any of you guys in the military, this is the same quad rail system right here. It's just, this is the Daniel Defense version. It's pretty lightweight. It's pretty sturdy. This one came with the rubber grips, handguard covers on there. It came with it like that on all three sides. And I like that because, you know, when you're shooting this thing and you're shooting several thousand rounds through this thing, the rail system gets a little hot. And the rubber grips kind of keep your hands from burning up or whatever. So this is a good touch. I can shoot this thing all day. It doesn't matter if it's hot outside. It doesn't matter if it's cold outside. If I grab this with my bare hand, it's not going to get burnt or it's not going to get frostbitten because it's so cold. But I like it, man. Like I said, this is exactly like the M4 quad rail system. It's beautiful, man. The Cerakote, the paint on it out the factory, that beautiful brown. I love it, man. I like the quad system. A lot of people don't like the M4 style quad rail system because it's thick. You know, it's kind of girthy. You know what I'm saying? She got some girth to her. But I like that, man. I like the girthiness of the rifle, especially because, you know, it just, you know, like my hands, I don't have the biggest hands, but I don't have small hands either. So when I'm gripping my rifle, I like to make sure that I have a good purchase on the rifle. As you can see, I have a Magpul foregrip on here because, you know, this isn't a pistol. This is an actual rifle, according to the ATF. So I'm going to go ahead and do a full review of the EOTech on here. As you can see, I got the EOTech on here. It's the EXP S3. So this is one of the newer ones. And the reason why I went with this one specifically is because since I know I was going to throw a magnifier on here, this is the EOTech magnifier also. It's the G43X. So it's the smaller version. I'm going to get back to that in a minute. But I chose this EOTech system right here because it has the buttons on the side. And I knew that I was going to throw a magnifier on here. So I didn't want the buttons to be in the back. So I chose that model with the side buttons. So that's why I chose this model. The magnifier, it's a 3-time magnifier. It's the G43X. The magnifier. It's the short, stubby one. If you guys know about the EOTech magnifiers, they have a slimmer, longer one. It's like a little bit longer. I chose the short, stubby one because I wanted it to just be a little bit compact as possible. Since it is a 14.5 rifle, I wanted the optic system to be as compact as possible. The crazy thing is, when I was in the store, we weighed the other model to this, the longer, skinnier model to this, and the longer, skinnier one, which looks bigger, weighed less. It was 11.5, and this one, the shorter, fatter one, was actually 12. And I think it has to do with the glass, because the magnifying glass, I believe it's a bigger glass, so that's probably where that 0.5 extra weight came from. I love it, man. I swapped out the charging handle. As you can see, this is the Daniel Defense charging handle that comes with it. It's really nothing wrong with it, but I just like the extra grip that I have in the Radiant Raptors. The Radiant Raptors is my favorite charging handle, and I specifically got this one because it's the one that the gas regulated version. It's the what is it? Do I have it? It's the gas regulated one, man. It's the one that pushes the gas. It has a little holes up front to help push the gas, to keep the gas from blowing back in your face, because in the future I am going to suppress this. So I'm thinking about the future already. I already know I'm going to get this suppressed, so I wanted to make sure I get the Radiant Raptor that has the gas regulator in it to help keep the gas out of my face when I do get it suppressed. You know what I'm saying? You guys who shoot suppressed, you already know what's up, man. As a Daniel Defense stock, I love this stock. I love the Daniel Defense stock, man. It's real sturdy. It's real rugged. Some people don't like them. Some people think they're too slim looking. But I love the look of this stock, man. Look at this, man. This is the beautiful stock, and it comes with an extra rubber pad. You can change out the back. You can make it a little bit thicker. This is the thin version that's on here, the slim You have the thicker, one that's in here. Let me go ahead and take it out the bag for you. So as you can see, this is the thicker one. It has a thicker rear end. This one is a slim. You know, I might swap out and put the thicker one, but I don't know yet. But this is what it came with, man. Of course, it has a Daniel Defense grip. I love the Daniel Defense grip. I think I swapped it out on both my rifles. No, one of my rifles have the Hera Arms grip, and then my 300 Blackout has the Daniel Defense grip on there. I love this grip. I love the grip angle. Some people don't like it. Some people don't like the Daniel Defense grips. They say that it's too slim or too skinny. And for me, I just think it's the perfect. I think it's the perfect grip. It's like a pistol grip. It reminds me of like a revolver type grip. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a 38 revolver. That's what this grip reminds me of, honestly. It came with 2 Daniel Defense magazines. Go ahead and put this over here. And I ain't got no space, man. Put this down right here. So it came with 2 extra Daniel Defense magazines. You can see, I like that. I love the Daniel Defense magazine. I like the look of it. It's pretty cool. I can't wait to go to the range and actually range test these. Put these on a range. Came with of course, the gun book. Came with the Daniel Defense sticker. Came with the empty chamber indicator. Also, that's bright yellow. I like that. One of the things that I like about, I'm gonna take this out of the way. One of the things that I like about the Daniel Defense is the yellow. I like that bright yellow. So I like this empty magazine indicator. How it's bright yellow. You can't miss that. I mean, that's just pretty. That's super dope. I like that. And yeah, man. So far, right out the box, I love this thing, man. I love this. This is my favorite rifle. This is gonna be my new favorite rifle, especially once I get it suppressed. Oh man, that's gonna be awesome when I suppress this bad boy. I think I mentioned the caliber. This is the 5.56. I thought about getting the 300 Blackout, but the 300 Blackout rounds is so expensive. I find myself not shooting my 300 Blackout because the rounds are so expensive. You know, I really have to maintain my 300 Blackout rounds. I have to really be careful. And so I don't shoot the 300 Blackouts a lot, so that's why I went with 5.56. And this is gonna be my new go-to rifle, man. This is gonna be my everything rifle. This is gonna be my home defense. This is gonna be my range rifle, you know. And whatever department and agency I end up working for, if they allow me to use my own personal M4 as a service weapon, this will be my service weapon. So that's why I went cream of the crop with it. I went with the EOTech red dot, the holographic red dot, and the EOTech magnifier. I also went with the Cloud Defense light on here. I've always wanted a Cloud Defense. This is the Cloud Defense 2.0, the Rain 2.0. So I just wanted this to be my, you know what I'm saying, this is my pride and joy right here. This is my baby right here. Just like the Staccato was my dream pistol, this is literally my dream rifle. And like, I'm trying not to get emotional. I know it's just a rifle. I know women are watching this like, is he about to get emotional over a rifle? And I understand, like, some of you don't understand, man. Like, being in the military, man, we go through a lot, man. And it's just so much we go through. And like I said, I wanted to get a rifle that reminded me of my service rifle. And the Daniel Defense, especially with the thick quad rail handguard, this just reminds me so much of my service rifle right here. Of course, it wasn't, you know, all decked out with the EOTech and the Cloud Defense, but you know, we had the Surefires and everything, and we had the shit, what are those things called? You know, we had the aim points, and we also had the ACOGs. We had the aim points and we had the ACOGs. I personally had the ACOGs on my service rifle. I thought about throwing an ACOG on here to really make it, you know, that service, but I have the ACOG on my long range rifle, one of my long range rifles, and I like the shape of it, but I just wanted to go with the EOTech. I wanted to go, you know what I'm saying, with the top of the line, just pimp it out, like, you know what I'm saying, not just to pimp it out, just to say that I have an EOTech, but I wanted to go top of the line with it because, like I said, hopefully this will be one of my future service rifles for whatever department, whatever agency I end up working for in the future. I'm going through a process right now with a department. I don't want to jinx it or whatever, but so that's why I wanted to go top of the line with that. I wanted it to be a stock rifle too, because like I said, I thought about building it. I thought about getting the upper and the lower and putting it together myself. But like I said, since I want this to possibly be one of my service rifles from whatever, like I said, whatever future departments and agency I work for. I wanted it to be 100% stock. I didn't want the trigger to be modified or custom or any type of way, because that's most agencies. They're going to require you to have a completely stock type rifle, and then they approve whatever accessories, but they usually want the trigger and everything stock as much as possible. So I didn't want to go too much. I didn't want to build it myself, and then whatever agency or department say, no, since it's a custom build, you build it yourself, we don't, what I'm saying? So like I said, I was thinking about the future, and like I said, that's what I wanted to go with a Daniel Defense. This is my dream rifle, man. I've always wanted a Daniel Defense. I wanted to actually get the burnt bronze version, but don't even really have those in the pistols, and I wanted to go with 14.5. The reason why I chose a 14.5 is because I wanted it to be, like I said, I wanted it to be my everything rifle, my everyday everything, everything. I want it to be my everything rifle. I want it to do everything. I want to be able to hit targets at long range, and everybody knows that if you get a barrel anything shorter than 10.5, you lose a lot of muzzle velocity and stuff like that. And so I just wanted to make sure that I keep that velocity and make sure I'm able to push the 5.56 to its maximum capabilities. So that's why I chose to go. That's why I chose to go with the 14.5 barrel. And like I said, man, this is gonna be my everything rifle. I'm gonna suppress it eventually. At some point in the future, I'm gonna get it suppressed. So like I said, this is gonna be my range rifle. This is gonna be my home defense rifle. This is gonna be hopefully one day my future duty service rifle. Later on, I'm gonna do a review. I'm gonna do a more in-depth review of the EOTech, both the sight and the magnifier. I'm also gonna do a future review on the Cloud Defense lights, comparing it to my Surefire and whatever other lights my Surefires that I have, because I usually run Surefires. I had an old light on my Banshee, but I no longer have that. So I only run Surefires, and this is my first time using Cloud Defense. So I definitely want to do a in-depth review on the Cloud Defense Rain weapon light. So yeah, I definitely want to go ahead and do a review on that. So you guys just pay attention, stay posted, look out, stay on the lookout for the future videos, man, because I'm going to do a full review on the EOTech, the sight, and the magnifier. I'm going to do a review on the Cloud Defense, and I'm also going to do a review on the Magpul foregrip. I mean, it's a foregrip, man. I mean, it ain't much to review, but I'm going to go ahead and test it out, and you know what I'm saying, put it to the test on the range and just see how it performs, see how it acts up on the range, man. But here she is, man. Here she is in all her glory, my baby. Finally got my dream rifle, a Daniel Defense M4 A1 R3. Man, you guys just don't understand how much this means to me, man. You guys don't understand how much this means to me to have this rifle, man. It's not a cheap rifle by any means. Nothing on here is cheap. If you guys know anything about rifles, you know there's nothing on here is cheap. I didn't spare any expense with this one. I said this is gonna be my rifle to just represent and remind me of my military service, my 10.5 years. So that's why I went with this one. I didn't want to go with anything cheap, or I wanted to make sure that everything that I put on here for 100% is already freaking field tested. I wanted to put everything on here that's already proven. Everything that's on this rifle, I wanted it to be proven. I didn't want to have to sit here and try to figure out, is this going to work under these conditions? Is this red dot going to work in the heat? Is it going to work in the snow? Everybody knows that these EOTechs are built like tanks. One of my biggest beefs that I've always had with EOTechs, and I'm not going to get too much into it, I'm going to save that for the actual full EOTech review, but one of my biggest gripes with the EOTechs has always been the battery life. The battery life has not always been the greatest. I heard that they changed it, so you're getting a little bit more hours out of your battery life. So I'm gonna go ahead and definitely keep an eye on that. The M4 A1 R3. I'm gonna go ahead and read out the spec card right here and make sure it doesn't have any yeah, this is the inspection card. This rifle was built by JJ, inspected by B, test fired by CJ, packaged by J. I guess, man. But anyways, man, all right, so the barrel, for you guys who want to know what the barrel is, like I said, it's a 14.5 barrel. It's cold hammer forged, whatever that means. I don't know, man. It's the chrome moly vanadium steel or stainless steel. It's mil spec heavy phosphite coated, chrome lined, and it is a Daniel Defense muzzle device. I wasn't sure in the beginning, but it is 100% Daniel Defense muzzle device. The bolt carrier group is made out of 158 Carpenter steel, chrome lined carrier gas key. You know what I'm saying? Properly staked. You know, the gas key is all staked. The handguard is the Daniel Defense free floating rail system, man. I call it, or the quad system. That's, you know, any of you Army guys know that this is considered the quad rail system, man, because it has, you know, 4 sizes you can put stuff on. Quad, you know what I'm saying? Quad, 4, rail, quad rail. Anyways, the rail system is made out of the 6061 T6 aluminum, which is good aluminum. Modular rail interface for mounting accessories. Daniel Defense low profile rail covers. So it has the rail covers right here. The Daniel Defense rail covers, that's what they're called. The lower receiver is mil spec, and it's made out of 7075 T6 aluminum, beveled and flared magazine well, beveled and flared, as you can see right here. The magazine well is beveled and flared, You have the Daniel Defense mil spec trigger group components, Daniel Defense rear receiver QD ambi swivel attachment point, the over molded Daniel Defense pistol grip, collapsible buck stop, mil spec H buffer spring, and receiver extension, man. So those are the specs, man. I'm not gonna sit here and remember all this, man, so I gotta read it off. So for you guys who's crying because I gotta read off the specs, y'all know what you can do, man. But anyways, man, this is it, man. This is the review. This is my baby right here. Like I said, I spared no expense. You know, every time I say that, I think of Jurassic Park when the guy was like, I spared no expense. I spared no expense. Every time I say that, that's what I feel like. I spared no expense. But anyways, man, here's my baby, man. There she is, man, in all her glory. Can't wait to take this thing out to the range. You guys, man, 2023 is going to be a good year, man. We're already negotiating some deals, you know what I'm saying, to go on a range that we're going to have exclusive access to. Free reign. It's gonna have a bunch of steel targets and everything set up, so the future is gonna be bright. For those of you who say you want me to shoot more, how about you send me some money, you know what I'm saying? Cash at me some money so I can buy some ammo so I can shoot a whole lot more for you guys, you know what I'm saying? If you guys want me to shoot more, send us some money. Come on, donate some money to the channel so we can shoot more. But anyways, man, we're gonna be trying to get some more shooting videos. We can fly the drones out there, you know. We're gonna have free reign. I'm gonna be doing some more collaboration work with my boy Armed and Ordained. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be working with a local store, a local gun shop, Spartan Defense. I'm going to try to see if I can get them to be some type of sponsor somehow. You know what I'm saying? So we're working on something, man. So 2023 is going to be great, man. So if you guys think 2022 was good, which, you know, I think 2022 was all right, you know what I'm saying? You know, COVID, you know, getting over COVID and, you know, getting out the Army and, you know what I'm saying? There was a bunch of stuff going on. So, you know, I had a billion things going on. So 2023, man, I'm going to try to just give you guys some better, bigger content. You know, I'm going to try to compete with some of the top tier YouTubers out there, you know what I'm saying, to try to bring you some of that top tier quality. Like I said, I'm a one-man show. I don't have a cameraman, you know what I'm saying? I don't have a sound man. I don't have a video editor. I don't have a stunt double. So I do everything by myself, man. I do everything by myself. I record, you know what I'm saying? I edit, I shoot. You know what I'm saying? I do everything by myself, man. So y'all bear with me, man. If I could find me a good cameraman, man. Hey, look, check this out, man. If you're in the Colorado Springs area and you want to learn how to shoot video, man, I could teach you, man. I could teach you my tricks, man. I could teach you how to shoot video. But I can't get cinematic video shots and shoot at the same time. I can't. There's no possible way for me. Let's pretend this is a camera. There's no possible way for me to sit here and hold the camera and shoot and give you guys good cinematic shots, man. You know what I'm saying? I need a cameraman. So if you're in the Colorado Springs area, man, and you want to be a part of the team, man, when it comes to compensation, you know, we'll have to see what we can do about that, man, because, you know, hey, I ain't got it right now, man. But if you stay with me, if you come and work with the channel and come and help us out, you know what I'm saying, and the future looks bright, and we can get to that point, man, we're going to hook you up, man. But anyways, man, if you're in the Colorado Springs area, I'm looking for somebody to help me shoot some videos, man. I'm looking for somebody to help me so I can focus on training. I can focus on shooting when I'm on the range. It's hard for me to get really nice cinematic shots when I'm shooting because I'm focused on shooting. And then I'll be forgetting, oh, snap, I forgot to move the camera. Oh, snap, I forgot to make sure I was in focus. Oh, snap, I forgot to hit the record button. You know what I'm saying? And so I've lost a lot of footage like that because, like I said, I'm doing everything. I'm training people. I'm also being a range safety, especially if I'm on the range with people who's not so, range proficient. I'm being a range safety. I'm being the cinematographer. I'm being a videographer. I'm being the sound guy. I'm being everything, man. I'm being an instructor. So, like I said, man, in 2023, I'm going to try to get some more better content. I'm going to try to see if I can get somebody to run the camera for me so I can focus on shooting. I can focus on training. But like I said, we're gonna be having access to a bigger private range. It's good, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna have a bunch of steel targets. We're gonna have 360, you know what I'm saying? 360 targets. So it's gonna be lit, man. It's gonna be lit, man. T-Rex arms, look out. Seal Strategics is coming. Coleon Noir, look out. Seal Strategics is coming, man. We're in the infant stage, man. Hey, man, those guys are legends in the game. Those guys been doing this for many, many, many moons, man. I just barely popped my YouTube cherry last year. Actually, the end of 2019 is when I started the YouTube channel. So I'm a baby, man. I'm still in the infant stage of this YouTube game, man. But hey, the names that I mentioned, look out, because I'm coming for you, man. But anyways, man, thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you guys subscribe, man. Make sure you guys turn on the notification bell so you guys get notified every time we drop a new banging, bang, 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 banging video, man. Hey, but until next time, man, remember, be greater than you were yesterday. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. We live to train because we train to live. Stas Sarn Seeley's out.